What is going on, people? Joey Tongs Boxing, another fan request. Mike Tyson versus Riddick Bowe, the fight of the 90s that never happened. I guess the argument is like a prime for prime. Obviously, Mike Tyson, late 80s, that was his era. But Riddick Bowe had a little period of time from 1992 to 1995, maybe those few years, where he was the best heavyweight in the world collectively through that time. He defeated Holyfield, and say whatever you want, he was locked in that night. Played in the air night by Phil Collins, walked out, and he executed, fought a great fight. He lost the rematch to Holyfield, but he had some other pretty good wins. He beat Holyfield the third time, even though that was more about Holyfield collapsing. Beat Jesse Ferguson, who had beat Ray Mercer. Destroyed Jesse Ferguson. Who else did he beat? Michael Dokes, whatever. I think he fought Tony Tubbs, even though I thought he kind of lost that one. Bruce Seldon, Jorge Luis Gonzalez, Herbie Hyde, Larry Donald, and then the two Galata fights, which were kind of crazy. Brooklyn's very own versus Brooklyn's very own, baby. New York in the house. You know what time it is. I'm from New York, so I get hyped. I wish I was around that era. Mike Tyson was in prison during this era. Then he got out, and then by the time Mike got out and kind of reestablished himself, Bowe was kind of on the way down. Who would have won if you take the 92 Bowe and the 1988 Mike Tyson, let's say, hypothetically? Bowe has the size. Bowe has the inside fighting. What I don't think Bowe has is the defense to get out of the way of Mike Tyson's punches. I think Mike is too skilled for Riddick Bowe, and I don't think Riddick Bowe has that like George Foreman, Lennox Lewis level power where he could just, fight him off of him. I remember hearing somewhere that Emmanuel Stewart once mentioned how Riddick Bowe, despite being as big as he is really not very strong for a man his size. I think that would hurt him in this situation. He does not have the footwork and the lateral movement that Buster Douglas had, or even that someone like Pinklin Thomas had, that can bother Mike Tyson. Larry Holmes, even at that point in his career, was doing okay in the early rounds. I think that stylistically, Mike would win, and Mike knocks him out. I'm going round 7 KO. I do think Bowe can present some problems, but I think ultimately Mike can take his shot better than Bowe could take Mike's shot. Bowe's chin is unproven because he didn't fight the big punchers, and I think the speed and the work rate that Mike fought at would have been too much for Riddick Bowe. I think that would have been tough for Mike Tyson to overcome that one. I think for you to beat Mike, you got to either outbox him with great movement, which Bowe didn't have, or you got to be able to back him up and kind of like really hurt him early. I don't think Bowe can do the second one either. Definitely can't do the first one, but I don't think he can do the second one either. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Bowe beat Holyfield and Holyfield beat Tyson. That's not how boxing works, because if you want to play that game, Tyson, look what he did to Galata, and look what Bowe did to Galata, and we can go on and on. Like, that's not how boxing works. Styles make fights, and that's just that. So I think Mike Tyson, 7-round KO. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.